Well, hey there. This is Ted Peterson with another cool video for you. Today I'm going to be talking a little bit about the books and stuff that I'm reading over the summer. I got this idea from Eric Paul, who I believe he said he got it from Jim Palmer. Eric's video, if you haven't got a chance to see that, please see Eric Paul's video. It's really, really cool. So the first one is the 100 greatest sales tips of all time. And basically what this is a book on, it's just got little quotes in there. It's got Zig Ziglar, Dwight D. Eisenhower, Joe Girard, a lot of really good stuff. And this is kind of like a little devotional book. So I just read like a page or two of this, of the inspirational quotes in the morning while I'm having my coffee. And, you know, that kind of helps get my brain set for the day. So that's that. The next one, this is actually my favorite book that I'm reading right now. This is called How to Close Every Sale. And I happened to see this in a discount bookstore and I picked it up. I'm not very far into the book yet, but it's very, very good. I highly recommend this. If you're doing any kind of sales, if you're in any kind of business, if you're an entrepreneur or you're thinking of becoming one, get this book. Joe knows exactly what he's talking about. Alright, so that one's really cool. It's by Dan Kennedy. It is the No BS Sales Success Ultimate No Holds Barred Kick Butt, Take No Prisoners, and Make Tons of Money Guide. Whew. Say that 3 times fast. Okay, like Eric Paul and so many other people out there, I love Dan Kennedy's stuff. I'm almost always reading something of Dan's, and this book is great. Really on track, and that kind of stuff. I can't recommend this highly enough, or any of Dan's stuff for that matter. Alright? The third one, again, you guys know Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich. Literally changed my life, and I've got several of Napoleon Hill's books now, and the one that I'm currently rereading is Selling You. This is awesome book. Cannot recommend this highly enough. Alright, so Selling You. Now the last one that I'm currently reading in the business, marketing, building, personal development type books is one that pertains to my career right now. In fact, I'm trying to kind of switch gears and get more into the motivational speaking and that kind of stuff. And one of the books that I'm reading to help me figure that out and do a good job with it is Speak to Win by Brian Tracy. And this is a really, really good book. It's been helping me out. It's been giving me tons of ideas as far as how to put together my presentations. Anybody who needs to give presentations either for sales committee or their sales force, that kind of stuff, I would highly recommend this and that kind of thing. Any kind of public speaking whatsoever. If you're going to be in front of an audience, you need to get this book, check it out, and Brian Tracy really has some good tips in there for you. Now, the second category is books that I'm reading just for fun. I do read a lot of fiction as well. And the one that I'm currently reading most right now is The Great Hunt by Robert Jordan. It's the second book of his Eye of the World series. And I'm rereading all of these books, in fact, because his latest book comes out in November. And so I want to kind of reread through the whole series and get ready for that. So there it is, The Great Hunt by Robert Jordan. He's a fantastic writer. He's probably my favorite fictional author. Okay? So check that out if you guys like fantasy. The next one I'm reading is by Clive Barker, and it's called Mr. Be Gone. And I'm not too far into this, but Clive Barker is a favorite author of mine. He's a horror writer, and he writes what he describes as the fantastique, which is kind of a combination of horror and fantasy and dark fantasy. And I haven't gotten too far with this one yet, but it's not bad so far. The third one, this is actually a nonfiction book, and it's about ghosts. It's called Connecticut Ghosts. I picked this up to help out with a Halloween theme show that I'm putting together this season for Halloween. And definitely check my blog and that kind of stuff for updates on that. Or if you'd like, you can sign up for my newsletter. There's a sign-up form on my blog. It's bestpartymagic.blog.com. Okay, and just go there and you can sign up for that, and you can find out all about the Halloween program that I'm putting together, and I'm getting some really cool ideas out of this book for that. This last one is actually a book by myself. Actually, it's my journal. I keep a journal. I've been keeping one for the past, I don't know, 8, 9, 10 years, something like that. And what I like to do is I like to, just open it up anywhere and pick a spot and start reading, just to kind of remind myself of where I've been and where I'm going and that kind of stuff. And I cannot recommend keeping your own journal enough. It's helped me figure out a lot of problems. It's helped me deal with a lot of stuff. It's always there if you want to, if you need to vent your feelings, you can write them down in there. Those precious moments that come along out of the blue, you can write that stuff down in there as well, and you'll always have that. And what's really cool too is you can kind of leave this legacy back for your family, for your kids, and that kind of stuff when you're gone, and that kind of thing. And that's what I'm planning on doing with these, is probably leave these to my wife and my kids, once I do pass, and that kind of stuff. So that's really cool. Keep a journal. You'll love it. And then the third category is books that I will be reading after I finish those books. I'm one of them people, I'm always reading, 5 or 6 different books. But anyways, the ones that I've got coming up, first of all, is a book called Do It. It's by Peter McWilliams. My wife just finished reading this not too long ago, probably within the last, 2 weeks she finished reading this. And she said it was excellent. I haven't had a chance to get into it yet. Basically what it's about is getting off our butts and actually taking action and doing things. So I'm really looking forward to reading that. Thanks, Trace. I'm going to be putting out, I have several projects coming up over the next year where I'm going to be putting out some information products and that kind of stuff. And one of the things that I'm reading in preparation, rereading I should say, in preparation of that, is the official Get Rich Guide to Information Marketing by, you guessed it, Dan Kennedy. All right? Really fantastic book. If you're thinking about putting together any kind of products or anything like that, or if you've got an idea for a product, you want to pick this book up, read through it, it'll help you develop it. Okay? Not just develop it, but market it and sell it. So, get that one. And anybody familiar with Rich Dad's books will probably recognize it. This is a book called Sales Dogs. And I haven't had a chance to read this yet, but if it's anything like the other Rich Dad books, I know I'll definitely enjoy that. So that's going to be coming up soon, that I'll be reading that. And the last one was a recommendation. It's a fiction book. It was recommended to me by my son Stuart. How you doing, Stuart? Stuart's a big Aliens and Predator fan, and he recommended this Aliens book for me. So that'll be coming up after I finish the Jordan books and that kind of stuff. Alright? And that's just about it for me. That's what I'm reading this summer into probably the fall. And I'd love to know your feedback on, if you guys have read some of the books that I'm planning on reading or am currently reading. I'd love to hear your thoughts on that. And if you have any recommendations of your own, whether it be business building, personal development, or even fiction, I would love to hear your recommendations. So please, 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 leave me some feedback, leave your comments down here, and I promise I'll try to get back to all of you. Alright? This is Ted Peterson again, saying have a great day, and I'll see you soon.